Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the 10-minute opening guide. Today we're talking about a very reliable and pretty fun opening to play with white pieces. This is the Queen's Gambit. A few of you requested this on my YouTube channel, and I'm very excited to show you. This is an opening I've been playing for a long time, and I'm excited to show you. Let us get into the opening. Okay, now as many of you may know, the Queen's Gambit is a d4 based opening, so everything we do is going to be played starting with the move d4. So if you're an e4 normal e4 player, I'm sure there's things you can still learn, but this is a d4 based opening. So you're going to start with the move d4, and the Queen's Gambit is based around the move if black goes d5, and you're going to go with the move c4. C4 is a gambit. So a gambit, normally in chess, is a piece given away early in the game in order to gain an advantage later in the game. Now, we're going to be starting with the Queen's Gambit accepted. This is when black accepts the pawn, and if this happens, you're going to go the move e4. If you check on chess.com, the win percentage for white goes up to 56% after if black accepts this gambit. So your odds are pretty good if you can play well. Your odds are pretty high of winning. Now, first we're going to start off with a non-combative approach for black. So let's say black plays something like knight to f6. You can play knight c3, just defending the pawn. Okay, and if they go knight to c6, you can always go knight to f3. And here there's a few different things they can play. Most commonly, you would probably see something like bishop g4 to pin. After this, you would see something like e6, and then maybe even bishop to b4. Let's start out with e6, and they going bishop to b4. If they do this, you don't have to worry because you can just go a3. Okay, you can go a3, and then take this pawn back. So what that could look like is this, and then maybe they don't go there. Instead, they go bishop to e7, and then you can take on c4. Let's say castle, castle, and now they have a few moves they can play. In this position for black, I mean, I'm not playing from black's position, but if I was playing with black, I would probably go something like I would strike in the center maybe with like a move like no, e5 wouldn't be good because then you would just lose a pawn, but maybe move like knight to a5, attacking the bishop. And I mean, here it's not super bad for, I mean, it's still okay. Here maybe queen to e2, and then you're going to bring the dark square bishop out. So let's say here. Okay. Now you're still fine, and then bring the bishop out either to f4 or g5, and you're doing fine. Also, you can play the move rook to d1. That's always good. Okay, now let's say maybe black tries to fianchetto. Okay, which here the engine likes bishop to b7. Now you can strike in the center. Okay, take, or you don't have to take back with the pawn because this damages your pawn structure, and you're left with an isolated IQP, an isolated queen's pawn, which sometimes is not very good. So instead, maybe you want to take with the knight. Okay, and then maybe take here. And then if you trade queens, here you're threatening the rook as well. So they kind of have to trade. I mean, they don't have to. They can go here, right, and defend. But let's say they trade. Let's say you guys trade. Boom, boom. You have the IQP, but now you have more defense for it, right? You can bring the bishop out, bring the rooks, and this is okay. Now, let's go back. Let's say that they go a little bit more. Let's say they attack a little bit more, okay? So now instead of knight to beat c6, let's say they go e6 and want to play like a Nimso Indian, okay? Here I would recommend developing, and if they go this move bishop to b4, which is incredibly common, especially at intermediate advanced levels, it's incredibly common to play the Nimso Indian. Here I would recommend, sorry, if you hear something in the background, that's just people in another room. I'm sorry. I'm trying to turn on the noise suppression. I hope that's not being picked up. Okay. Now, because there's just one knight attacking this pawn on e4, I would recommend getting that some more support. So either you can push the pawn, which could I actually don't recommend pushing that, okay? I don't recommend pushing it. Here, maybe even play something like queen to e2. Here you defend, you still attack, and you're doing okay, okay? So maybe they take. In this case, you take back with a pawn, obviously. This leaves you with a pretty nice center, right? You only have one pawn isolated. And let's say they play a move like knight c6. If they play knight c6, you can you're still fine. Their center is very nice, right? You have the pawn defending and the queen and the knight. So here you can go bishop to g5, and here you want to trade, right? And either take back with the queen, and in that case, you want to take this pawn. And so let me just show you what that could look like. Here, 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 okay, here, right? Now you're good. This, don't have to worry about that. And now you want to go bishop to d3 and castle and bring the rooks. This is incredibly strong for white. Incredibly strong. So if you find yourself in a position like this, just remember you want to bring the bishop out. Let me just show you what that looks like. Bring the bishop out. I don't know, though. Let's play this. Let's say they play rook to d8. You can go rook to d1 first. That's fine. Your king is very nice and safe. Yeah, you can do that. Or you can just castle right away. That's fine. All right, now they want bishop to d3, which is also good. Or you can just bring the queen back. Okay, bring the queen back is also good. Okay, let's say they play... If they play knight to a5, which we saw before, I mean, you can just go queen to d3. And then they want knight to e5, which, as you see, also is very nice. Let us move on to a position where black does not accept the gambit. Okay, this is also... We're going to try and fit this in as quick as possible because I want to keep this as close to 10 minutes as possible. Let's say they go e6, which is also very common. If they do this, you can play what's called a delayed Catalan, which I've played the Catalan a long time. And basically, this is black never accepting the queen's gambit right away. Okay? Let me just show you what this could look like. All right, this is one position you could get. And here, you want to go for this bishop g5 thing right away. I'm not recalling right away, but I think I might have made a Catalan video. I don't know. Maybe I'll make another 10-minute. If you guys want to see a 10-minute Catalan video, let me know in the comments below. I super enjoy the Catalan. It's one of the most fun openings I've had to play. I've gotten to play. So I highly recommend it. But the whole point is you're going for the center kind of closing, and if they take here, that's fine. That's totally fine. You can either go, if they don't have the knight there on c6, you can go here and attack it like that. You can also go here and try and win it like that. Obviously, if you go here and they go here, you can just take, and that's fine. And you can take there. Okay. So what you need to remember with the queen's gambit, right, is first, do they accept it or do they decline it? If they accept it, winning chances go high, right? 56%, which is what we saw. If they take on d4, you're going to play all this stuff. Control the center. Make sure all your pawns are defended, right? Make sure all the pawns are defended, and you can be good, right? Here they play the Nimso Indian, or they don't play the Nimso Indian because you go a3, but here they can play bishop to b4. It is your move, but yeah. Just remember, control the center, make sure the pieces are defended, make sure you castle early, and you'll be totally fine. And I hope you guys just enjoy this. I don't want to make it too long, but here we're not even to 9 minutes. So I just hope you guys enjoy this. Hope you picked up something, even if you're not a d4 player. I hope you maybe even you start playing the Queen's Gambit because of this. I know the Queen's Gambit has become very popular because of the Netflix show and other things, but just hope this sparked your curiosity. Hope this gave you some interest in playing the opening, some ideas. If you already play the opening, I play the opening. I've been playing it for a long time, and I enjoyed it immensely. So I hope you enjoy. And I will see you all in the next video. Thank you all for watching. May or may on the chessboard. I'll see you all, like I said, in the next video.